Despite a challenging year, Sparrow Clubs USA is finishing strong. I'm Steve Coffey, and this is Take 5 on News Talk 1110 KBND. Sparrow Club's founder and executive director Jeff Leland says his nonprofit had to make some drastic adjustments as it struggled with the economic recession in 2009.
We have cut our operating budget about 80%. Our funding was very, very much down. We were down about $250,000. But we finished strong, and we had to reduce staff in a huge way, but our board was committing to operating in the black. And so in terms of administrative operating side, we had our challenges, but been real efficient. We've been operating in the black since June, and with a greatly reduced budget. On the good side, last year we helped 19 sparrows and families. We had 11 waiting because we lacked sponsors.
What really makes Sparrow stand out is how you have involved the healthy youngsters at schools in the whole process of helping sick youngsters and their families.
In the big picture, when one child is helped, we believe a whole school and a community can be helped, and that's because we match up that child with a school population, and that child in need gets focused on and gets helped during that school year in a lot of practical ways, but also the kids that are rallying around that Sparrow, their lives are changed because they're inspired to serve and they have an outlet for their compassion. And so our mission really is to set the stage for kids to do heroic acts of kindness for other kids in medical need.
The Sparrow Clubs helps these youngsters learn to think outwardly.
Really, that is the mission for Sparrow Clubs, is to give kids a cause outside themselves. And our tagline is essentially, kids will do heroic things when we give them heroic things to do.
You mentioned earlier, because of the economy, you're having trouble getting sponsors. Now, what is it that the sponsors do? How do they help out?
For every Sparrow project, which is our basic deliverable, we have three entities. We have a child in medical need that's referred by a hospital. We have a school that adopts that child. And then we have a sponsor, which is typically a business, but oftentimes it's individuals that put up what we call Sparrow Cash. And that Sparrow Cash amount is $2,560, $2,560. In addition to that, there's $1,500 of program support funds that help us. We supply all our services to the school for free. And the sponsor helps underwrite those costs. But the lion's share of that money, the Sparrow Cash, is essentially earned by the kids by doing community service. In the process of raising that Sparrow Cash, which ends up paying bills for the family, they're also helping the community as well. So the business sponsor is the one that puts up those funds. What we've also moved to is what we call community sponsorships, where we, for instance, Sisters Elementary School, they did a little ad in the paper and they asked for 40 people to put up $100 in their community, and lo and behold, they got 60 people to give $100.
The financial help a Sparrow will receive is generally to help the family with ancillary expenses, such as travel to and from the doctor's office and to help with household bills.
When the families are adopted and funds are raised in each project account, the families can access those funds to pay for both medical expenses, ancillary costs. Oftentimes kids have to be on special diets, anything that's uninsured or underinsured medically, but also family maintenance. We've helped cover rent, food, clothing, and essentially a lot of those travel expenses, too, are vital because many of our families have to go to Portland for their treatment. So it's a very practical way to help these families.
You think that the 2010 is going to be a good year for Sparrow Clubs?
Absolutely. We're on the upswing, and we're in the process, too, of writing some grants to continue expanding our services, and we just see there's a great need. 96,000 public schools in the United States, and I believe every one of them would benefit by having a Sparrow project.
Sparrow Clubs were inspired about 17 years ago when Leland's own son had to undergo cancer treatment, and the Lelands were under severe economic stress because of that. Fortunately, Michael Leland survives and is a senior now at Redmond High School. Jeff Leland is founder and executive director of Sparrow Clubs USA, which has Sparrows now in 26 states. I'm Steve Coffey. Take 5 is a presentation of 1110 KBND Radio News. Depend on us.